Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harlem After Dark Unplugged. Tonight, we are very excited that you're here with us. And Alan's got a special night of music planned for tonight. I'm going to let him tell you about it.
Well, it's an exciting night, plus it's a sad night too. But I'm going to express my sadness in song. But first, let's just do this one song so I can get warmed up and welcome you back into our parlor. I'm Allan Harris, along with my wife, Pat. Of course, Ruby's down there sleeping. Mm-hmm. So I want to say hello to everybody here. And I woke up this morning, sun in my eye. Another night I spent alone. Comes as no surprise that we had a quarrel, and it tore my little heart in two. So I'm telling you, sweet darling, I can't live my life without you. That night you up and left me, my little world had just caved in. It's too late in my life, little darling. Look for some new love again. So if you have some pity, would you make my little dreams come true? Would you turn your love around? I can't live my life without you. Whenever you smile at me, my heart just skips and spins and grins. No matter if we're alone or in a room of noisy friends. Lately I talk to myself, I walk around, I make no sense. Can't you see, little darling, it's you that I love. Can't you see, pretty baby, bring back that love. Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes. Another night I spent alone. Comes as no surprise that we had a quarrel, and it tore my little heart in two. So I'm telling you, sweet darling, I can't live my life without you. Can't live my life without you, baby. Oh. Can't live my life without you.
Wow, that song always is great to open with, isn't it?
Oh, I love that tune.
I do too.
I love that song.
That's from your album, Open Up Your Mind.
It is. It is. Can't Live My Life. I wrote that song maybe 10 years ago.
Quite a while.
Yeah, 10 years ago. I can't remember. But let me change guitars. Mute me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mute me for a little bit. Mute
So
me, baby.
Tonight, or actually this week, we had some rather bad news in terms of Charlie Pride dying, and that's something we've just really been sad about here, wishing that the news was better because he got COVID, and he was 87 years old, for goodness sake.
86.
86.
Yeah, he was 86.
Unbelievable. And so many people are sick and in the hospital and suffering with this horrible virus. So,
well, the thing about I'm sad is because the first time I heard Charlie Pride was, remember I was working, I was more like an indentured servant in my grandfather's barn. He said to me, when you finish, go up to the big house there where he lived and just have something to eat. I'd go up there and he'd have his feet propped up on the coffee table of his, and he had a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. And on his record player was was a wonderful song I heard. And I asked him who it was. He said, you don't know who that is? I said, no, Granddad. He said, well, that's Country Charlie Pride. I said, who? I just moved up from New York. I was maybe 11 years old. And he said, you don't know who Charlie Pride is? So he sat me down and we listened to this record right here that you see.
Let's
That's
see if
his
I can
first
get a better
recording.
shot of that, maybe.
That's
Yeah,
his
there
first
it is.
recording.
Yeah.
And unmute me, my guitar, would you?
Okay, you're good to go.
And I'm going to talk as the evening goes on about Charlie Pride, what he means to me, what he means to America, what he means to people of color, such a pioneer. And let's do a song for a friend of mine from Mississippi who had the pleasure of seeing Charlie Pride before Charlie Pride became a big star. He saw him on a porch singing. His name is Mickey Smith, and this is for you, Mickey. Walking along, whistling a song, barefoot and fancy free. A big riverboat passing us by. She's headed for New Orleans. There she goes, disappearing around the bend. Roll on, Mississippi. You make me feel like a child again. Cool summer breeze, like peppermint leaves. The taste of it takes me back. Chewing on a straw, torn overalls, the cane pole in the old short hat. Muddy river, just like a long lost friend. Roll on, Mississippi. You make me feel like a child again. Roll on, Mississippi. Big river roll. You're the childhood dream that I grew upon. Roll on, Mississippi, carry me home. Now I can see I've been away too long. Roll on, Mississippi, roll on. When the world's spinning round too fast for me, I need a place to dream. So I come to your banks, sit in your shade, relive those memories. Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Roll on, Mississippi. You make me feel like a child again. Roll on, Mississippi. Make me feel like a child again. Country Charlie Pride, I'm gonna miss you.
Gotta turn my mic on.
You can mute me.
I have been listening to that song all day since he died, since he passed.
I know.
It's just such a beautiful song, and he made it his.
He did.
It's funny because it's a song about a river, and
Mississippi River, baby. Don't
I
get it
know
twisted.
the Mississippi River. But you know,
Mississippi.
there's a lot of great songs about a river, and there's a great show about a river across that river.
Yeah, but this is about Charlie Pride and Mississippi River.
Absolutely.
And I told you, I said I'd never go to Mississippi, but I think I'm going to go.
Uh-oh, don't let Mickey hear that.
Mickey's listening. He's from, I forgot what part of Mississippi he's from, but I know Country Charlie Pride is from Sledge, Mississippi. And there's a little story. Can you imagine this? He's one of 11 siblings. Dirt poor, sharecropper parents, picked cotton. And on top of that, they lived in a 3-room shack. You can unmute me there. And talk about being poor. Woo! Not poor, po. But throughout this evening, or the hour that I'm with you, I'm going to sing some more Charlie Pride and sing some other idols of mine. Some Bill Withers, Frank Sinatra. Let's do a little Bill Withers, okay? I see the crystal raindrops fall, beauty of it all, when the sun comes shining through, to make those rainbows in my mind. I wanna be with you sometime, I wanna spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us, you and I. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water, all that is. It don't make no flowers grow. Love, it comes to those who wait, not to those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, you and I. Just the two of us, building castles in that sky. Just the two of us, you and I. Ba-da-da-da-da-boo-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-boo-da, boo-da-boo, ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da.
How long have you been doing that song, Allan?
Too long.
Oh, it sounds great.
Too long.
I never get
I
tired
love
of that song.
And he's a country boy too.
Bill Withers from West Virginia.
What part of West Virginia was he from?
I don't know if I know
Mickey,
that.
let me know. You know what? Anybody out there? What part was he from? I used to know. A little small bohunk town in West Virginia, coal mining town. He was from there. Seems
What
that
a
a lot
down-to-earth guy.
lot of these rural people, they come from these small towns, but they make so much the greatest music, don't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Boy.
Somebody just requested Daughters.
Okay, I might do it in a minute. Who are they? Let me know who they
Let's
are.
see, who is this? Fabio from Italy. He loves the way you cover that song.
Okay, I'll do it in a little bit for you, Fabio. But first, let's do something. One of my favorite vocalists. The anniversary of his death just a few days ago. Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes. I'm sending this out to Wilfried Wall.
No, it was his birthday, not
It was
his
his
death. Yeah,
birthday.
his birthday.
Oh, my
December
bad.
12th.
Oh man,
yeah.
I'm killing off people. Wow, it was his birthday. A birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Franco, Blue Eyes, this is for you. And Irving Drake wrote this song. And I remember performing this for him on his 90th birthday at the Dutch Treats Club. Remember that?
And it was in 2015, yes.
2015.
I remember that very well.
And
He asked you to sing this song specifically.
He did. And I loved doing it for him. And at that same event, the speaker of the event was Mario Cuomo. I was just enthralled to sit there next to that great man. And I asked him, I said, Mario, you should, Mr. Cuomo, sorry, Mayor, Governor. I said, would you consider running for office, president? And he just stopped and looked at me and stared and said, I would not put myself through that, son. I remember that. Well, this is for Irving Drake on his 90th birthday. I did this song for him. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green when we were 17. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls and perfume hair who lived up the stair. And it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue blood girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines, their chauffeurs would drive when we were 35. But now the days are short. It is the autumn of my years. And so I look at my life as fine old wine from old kegs, from the brim to the dregs. It poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year. God bless you, Frank Sinatra.
That's a great song to do in honor of him because it spans his whole life.
It does. Spans mine, too.
Well, that's true.
Spans my life, even though I'm just, how old am I now?
Hey.
27 or something?
I think you're 27 going on 32 or something. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I see. 27. whatever
So
it is.
I'm drinking out of my Allan Harris Run
Let me-
Through America mug.
Let me get my mug then.
In case you guys are interested in buying merch,
Yeah.
you can do it on Alan's website.
Please, just go on my website. I got T-shirts, mugs, and for the first 10 people who order things, Pat is giving away a Lamborghini and Ruby. Yeah.
Oh, I'll never give away Ruby, but you can have my Lamborghini. It's just a model, basically.
Little matchbox thing.
And next week, guys, we're doing a Christmas concert. But I do have one thing to tell you, Alan.
What's that?
Taylor's doing better. Our friend Taylor has been under the gun, and now
Wow.
he's been in the hospital, but he's doing better. So that's great.
God bless you, Vic. It's my cowboy friends out there. It's a wonderful son going through a little bit of patch of bad luck, but you know how the universe and God looks down upon people who live right and love right. So Taylor will be okay. Love you, Vic and Kathy. Well, what's next?
And Guy.
Oh, Guy and Eva. I'm sorry. Well, let's do another Charlie Pride, okay? One of his hits. When was
If You
this?
Twist My Arm.
When was this recorded?
Which one is this? What is this doing?
You
What
gotta
are we
do this.
doing here? Let's see. 1970.
Am I doing this song?
Everything okay?
I couldn't remember the song I'm doing.
Is
Oh, I got it. I got it.
anybody?
My bad. Wait a minute. I'm
going-
sorry, Charlie Pride.
Oops.
Sorry. How dare I tear your song up? I love you. Let's do it again. Rain dripping off the brim of my hat. It sure is cold today. And here I am walking down 66. Wish she had done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park. A man could wake up dead. But it sure seems warmer than it did. Sleeping in our king-size bed. Does anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and the rain, what I've been fighting at home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Charlie Pride, country Charlie Pride.
We got to send that out to Mickey Smith because that was it by request.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Well, Mickey, that was for you because he loved Charlie Pride and so did I.
Well, that lyric, I'd rather be sleeping underneath a park bench than in his own bed, his king-size bed. That's how bad it was.
I know. I'm gonna change guitars. Mute me there, because the battery on this is going dead.
Oh,
I
I
hope you're
wondered,
still with
yeah.
me. Yeah, I know it's still going. It's going a little bad, but that's okay. I got a bunch of guitars here. I got many downstairs. Say something to the group while I.
So I'll say we have J. Marcus Daniels, who's recently moved to Harlem. You know, he has the live radio show, and he's on saying hello and listening tonight.
Okay.
Janice Reed says hello.
Hello,
And
Janice.
Carol Meeks is with us, and she's got a special request, but I
What
know
is
you're
it?
not doing it tonight.
Well, tell
So
what it is
it's called
anyway.
Try and Remember.
Try and remember. Boy, I love that song. Carol, I'll tell you what. I will know that song by Saturday, okay? I promise. I know the song. I haven't done it in years, and I definitely don't want to destroy it for you, because anybody who requests a song and is that adamant about it, and it's your second request for it, I don't want to mess it up, okay? So this Saturday I will do it for you. Was it from the Fantastics? I think it is.
Is that what it's from? I'm not
Yeah,
sure. I'm
it
not
is
really
from the
familiar with
Fantastics.
where that song's from. You
Yep.
know, you have another request for a song,
Unmute me.
and that's from Brian Pace. And you know what song that is.
No, I don't.
It's the Brooke Benton Christmas song.
Oh, my goodness.
And I just promised him you'd do it next week, so for the Christmas show. And Rona Lewis, who we haven't seen in so long. Rona.
Oh, hi, Rona.
Nice to see her here.
What's up next? Well, work with me now.
Well, it's a song from your new CD, I heard.
That's right. Well, let's try it then. When is the new CD coming out?
The new CD's coming out February 12th, and it's called Kate's Soul Food.
That's right. But there's a wonderful solo on here by Gregoire, harp player. I love him.
Gregoire Marais, yes.
Yeah, he's on it. and,
Harmonica.
harp. And I don't have him on here, but I have my voice. So let's just
Well, you
try
wrote it on guitar, so it sounds beautiful.
Yep. Autumn has found you, drifting like the leaves. You'll soon be falling in love again with me. Winter has claimed you. Your heart gets so cold. I wanna warm you. It's time to let love glow. The rites of spring descend on you. The Ides of March will see us through. We float into summer's glare. Pray you be there. Autumn determined. Will our love be whole? Another season. This is the reason for love to grow. The rites of spring descend on you. The Ides of March will see us through as we float into summer's lair. I pray you be there. Autumn determined, will our love grow whole? Another season, we had the reason for love to grow. Autumn, autumn.
Oh, that's such a hypnotic song. It's beautiful.
Boy, I think my battery's dying on that guitar, and I really want to play it.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Have you got an alternative?
Yeah, I do. Bummer, 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 bummer. Well, this song called Autumn, I wrote that years ago when we lived in Atlanta.
Really?
Was it Atlanta?
No, I don't think. I think
Really?
you wrote that more recently.
Really? I can't. Oh, yeah, I did.
Well, you
I
did.
can't
You
remember.
did a version
You
of
can
it on
mute
Open
this.
Up Your Mind, but the new version is coming out with such an amazing band and a great featured soloist, Gregoire Moret, on harmonica. If anybody out there knows him, he's just incredible, and he plays a beautiful solo on there.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
And it's produced by Kamal Kenyatta, and I have fabulous Shirzad Tenen on drums,
Nimrod speaks on the bass,
and Arcoiris Sandoval.
on the piano, and we have an organ player on that as well. Horn section. We have a 3-piece horn section. We have background vocals, and
Yeah.
we have a small children's group, which is amazing.
Oh,
Can't
I'm
wait
so
for y'all
proud.
to hear it.
Yeah, I can't either, man. And Etienne Charles, he did the horn arrangements, and Kamal Kenyatta did the arrangements on there. And what am I doing?
You are doing a song that was made famous, or actually not made famous, was written by Bart Howard.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when you were invited, I didn't go with you, but you were invited to Iowa in a dedication
Oh,
to
my
Bart
goodness, right.
Howard's museum, or foundation, I think it was, right?
Yeah, Davenport, Iowa.
You've been back there a couple times.
I know. What was I there before?
I don't know. You went there with John Weber, great
Right.
pianist.
And with who was on bass?
Oh, yeah, Nikki Parat.
Nikki Perrott. Yeah, she was on bass. Iowa. It's a great place if you like corn. No,
But does anybody out there know the famous song that Bart Howard wrote? If you do, post it right here now. I have a feeling there's a few people that know which song
I'll play
that
it
is.
for them. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you.
Beautiful
Hey.
rendition.
Bart Howard, Frank Sinatra.
And Carol noted that it was originally called In Other Words, right? Then they
That's right,
changed
it
the
was,
name.
that's right. It
Yeah.
was. Is that Carol Meeks?
Carol Meeks, yes, she seems to know a lot about the history.
She does. I better be on my toes, girl.
I'm telling you. And Fabio says that the only thing missing right now would be Jesse's sax.
Oh my God, you're right.
Right?
You are so right. I'm trying to find a pick.
Uh-oh, you
Thousands
lost
of
a pick.
picks. Hold on,
What
let me
can
get
I
a
do?
pick.
How can I
No,
help
can
you?
find one. I
I'm
got a
kind of
pick.
locked in here. It's
got
hard
a
for me to
pick
move
somewhere.
around.
I got 1,000 picks here and I can't
Is there
find.
one
Oh,
on
I
the
got
mantle? Oh, there it is.
Jesse Jones. Well, Jesse's in Florida right now, Miami, and I wish he was here.
I sense a song is coming up from across that river.
This is from our saga, Cross That River. Those are familiar with it. It's a certain character in the song. We have a lot of characters, but this one is about Mule Skinner. And I think I was inspired a little bit by Dolly Parton and Charlie Pride. Why? I was in the Rockies and we were going hiking. And I broke my toe and Pat went ahead of me. I stopped at this little river. This is wait because she was going off with some girlfriends of ours, and yeah, I rolled myself a glass of wine. And over the mountains, you can only get one station, and if you dialed in, there was a station, a college station from Denver, which was 3.5 hours away. And Dolly Parton just released an album called Little Sparrow. Little Sparrow, Little Sparrow. Great album with Alison Krauss and her band on there, Jerry Douglas, and it's a killer. And they did a song, I Get No Kick from Cocaine. They did a bluegrass.
I get a kick from. I get a kick out of you.
Yeah, right. Get kick. Thank you. But in there, I Get Kick Cocaine is on there.
Yeah. Cole
And
Porter.
and they jazzed it up, and I said, boy, if they could do that, they could do bluegrass into jazz. I could do jazz into bluegrass and country. So I sat down and started to pen these songs, and this is one of them that came out years later. It was a warm day in autumn. Our crops had done so well. She saddled up her little pinto and took a ride into those hills. I was out back working young stock when her pony galloped up. I said, oh God, please spare me. I found her body in the dust, and I remember springtime on the brothers when she would lay with me, flowers in her hair. Oh, I remember how she used to love me, but now I'm just a new Skinner. Bring your wagon home, new Skinner. Why you always roam? It was 3 men, they told me. Saddle tramps running from the law. They caught her down by the creek bed and took their turns with her. I walked away from my homestead. I set fire to my empty house. I let the colts and all my mares loose. I've lost my mind, I have no doubt. And I remember springtime on the brazos when she would lay with me, flowers in her hair. Whoa, I remember how she used to love me, but now I'm just a new Skinner. Bring your wagon home, new Skinner. Why you always wrong? Whoa, whoa, new Skinner. Whoa, whoa. Here I go. There's no comfort on this wagon. I curse and crack my whip all day. I cook the grub and mend those cowboys. The trail boss doesn't know my name. So many trails and tears I've traveled. Chisholm, good night to Abilene. But when I close my eyes to sleep at night, her pretty face still haunts my dreams. Little did I know, my wife and I, we sat down to write some of these songs in this story. We were invited to a place called San Angelo, Texas. Met some wonderful friends there. They said, what are you doing? I said, I'm writing this new piece. About what? Buffalo soldiers and about the Black West. He said, well, just a few miles down the road here is the San Angelo, is the Fort Concho Fort. I said, what? Yeah, it's the first outpost for the Buffalo Soldiers. They took us there, and they gave us a tour. And some of the descendants of them put a reenactment on for us. Years later, we went back, and I did a performance in the stables. So I'd like to send this out to my friends. Nancy Lovin, John, Vic, Kathy Choates, Guy Choates, Eve, Hamp, and Bonnie, and all my wonderful friends.
Mule Skinner. I don't know. That song just resonates. It always has.
I know.
I remember Bill Topash. We have a friend. We would all, when you were writing it, we did a series of house parties at people's homes, and people would get carried away with the Mule Skinner refrain.
They did. They were
It's always
They
been
were.
great.
Especially Bill. He came out. Remember we
Yeah, he
were
was-
Halloween.
Right.
He had
was
a psychedelic wig on and a purple outfit
Well,
jumpsuit.
it was like a jumpsuit, yeah. Oh, and he was singing Mule Skinner. That was great.
That was put on by a lovely girlfriend of ours, Pat Hall. Hello, Pat.
Hey, Pat, down in Bamaland.
She's Charlie Pride fan too.
Heck yeah.
Want to do another Charlie Pride?
I hope so. I really do. See if anyone knows this one.
Trying to remember it. Can't remember it. I can't remember it. Oh, I got it. I got it.
Just sing
I was having a brain fart.
Well, he has a lot of music to learn all in one day.
It's for Mickey and all the rest of the Charlie Pride fans. Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder, how does a man be this way? I always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and tell her that you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Gonna miss you, Charlie Pride.
Oh, I love that line. Love her like the devil when you get back home. Rather daring back then, right?
was,
For
wasn't
a black country singer. Really, he was the top-selling country singer in the 70s,
And
which
the
was
60s.
60s and 70s, which is pretty astonishing what he accomplished, actually. With the help of people like Cowboy Jack Clement. When we did Cross That River in for the Kennedy Center, they invited us to Nashville to Vanderbilt University for a VIP celebration, and while we were there, Jack Clement was
Tell 'em
there.
who Jack Clement is.
And Cowboy Jack Clement was the first person to give Charlie
was his
Pride a
producer.
record deal,
Matter of
and
fact, Jack
and
Clement
not only
was
that, he helped write a few of the songs,
He did.
and he changed the lyrics to "Are you going to San Antone? Anybody going to San Antone?" to fit Charlie Pride. But at any rate, he came up to Allan. I could see he was very interested to see who is this brother, who is this black guy with all these country western singers.
I know.
And he invited us to the studio the next day, and he showed us around, and he told us about his working with Charlie Pride. It was just a great experience, and to see the studio was a pretty phenomenal place. But Jack has since died. He was featured in the Ken Burns country music
Was he really?
documentary. Yeah, it was one of the featured producers.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we were doing the Kennedy Center, and who was there? Vince Gill was there. Daryl, I think Michael
Darius-
McDonald.
Oh, I
Mike
was going to say
McDonald,
Darius Rucker.
Darius
was it?
Rucker, and Vince Gill, Allison
Oh,
Krauss.
and Amy Grant.
Amy was there. Amy
Right.
Grant was there, and they invited us back. They said, when you get a chance, come back to Tennessee to Vanderbilt University. And we were there. Rascal Flatts was there. It was wild. It was an intimate little party. But I was really excited because who was there? Trying to think of the daggone singer. I can't remember. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We met Jack Clemens, and look him up. You're going to be impressed by him. Let's do something from our upcoming record called Kate Soul Food. I wrote 10 songs based upon my family growing up in Harlem. And my aunt, Kate, she had a restaurant right down the street from the Apollo Theater called Kate's Soul Food. If you look on the album cover of Jimmy Smith, he's in front of it, Kate's Home Cooking. And I'd go there on the weekends and just sit, because back then you had to behave. On Sundays especially, before the matinees, because children were allowed to go in free. And I'd see some of the stars, everybody from Duke Ellington to Sarah Vaughan. It was just a wonderful experience. And I think I cut my mental teeth there. And matter of fact, this is what song is this on the record? This is the last song on the record?
No, the last song's Run Through America.
Oh, okay, this is right before
This is
it.
the second to the last song.
I wrote this up in Fishkill.
Yeah, on a
Yeah.
bright and sunny morning.
Yeah. Pat said, I'm going for a walk. Finished writing. I said, I got an idea for a song. She went out for an hour, came back. I had the song finished. Let me do it for you. There's a bluebird singing in the window on a bright and sunny morning. She wakes up with a song that reminds her how wonderful life can be. Hear a dog barking loud in the front yard, wants to play with all of those children. They are running and laughing and just being happy, playing hide and seek. It's a new day, it's a new way to start a new life, but you have to believe it. That your purpose and you're worth it, to follow the path that only love can let you see. A man slowly shuffles past the front yard. Oh, his heart is a grieving. Angels came from above, took the one that he loved on a soft and gentle breeze. He watched the dogs in the yard and he heard them barking and said, what the hell does it all mean? Then he looked in her face and a feeling of grace sparked an ember inside his burning dream. Spinning round your life is a carousel, repeating things you'll get the same answers. The universe revolves on the love that you share. It's time you discover we're part of each other. There's a bluebird singing in the window on a bright and sunny morning. Wakes him up with a song that reminds him how wonderful life can be. Now a young boy's playing in the front yard. Yes, they know what it all means. This is grown from a spark that was in their hearts. Life is more than just a dream. Ain't that right? It's a new day, it's a new way to start a new life, but you have to believe it. Why don't you believe it? With your purpose and you're worth it, to follow your path, love will let you see. It's a new day, it's a new way to start a new life, but you have to conceive it. Time is precious, so don't waste it. Trust and love, and find it's all just a dream. Yes, it is.
It is a new day. We have a new president. We have a vaccine. This is all going to come to an end. Thank goodness. A new
Oh my
year.
God, I hope so. I hope so.
And we have a dire request for
What is it?
daughters.
Daughters, huh?
Yes. Fabio.
Fabio,
who
I
would
will do it
normally
for
be
you.
in Orvieto with us.
Non dimentica means don't forget you are my darling. Don't forget to be all you mean to me. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I know a girl, she puts those colors inside my little world. She's just like a maze, where all her walls are continually changed. I can understand, standing on steps with my heart in my hand. I finally see, baby's got nothing to do with me. Fathers, be good to your daughter. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers and turn into mother. Mothers, be good to your daughters too. Boys, you can break. Find out how much you can take. Boys will be strong. Boys soldier on. Boys will be gone without the warmth of a good, a good woman's heart. I love you. Please stay strong. Wear a mask. Let's get past. Fathers, be good to your daughter. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. Mothers, be good to your daughter. Daughters too. God bless you.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Harlem After Dark. We are going solo because the COVID is just too dangerous out there in New York right now. And we'll be back next week and Tuesday at 7:30. And it will be a Christmas show.
Yeah.
So we hope you'll
It's going
join
to be a
us.
Christmas show.
Well, we were originally going to do a Christmas show on the 22nd with the whole gang, but we're not feeling like that's a good idea.
Well, it depends.
We're playing it by ear in terms of how safe it is out there, but the numbers keep going up and we're just being very careful.
Now, 300 300,000 and what?
Oh my God, 302,000 people.
Yeah, I'm not going to chance it.
But in New
I'm not
York
going to chance it. I don't know about
alone,
you.
there's 3,000 people.
Yeah, I'd love to have all my gang over here. I love them dearly. But you can't monitor everybody. You can't monitor where everyone has been. Not saying that they have been out where people have COVID, but why take the chance?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're going
Alright.
to keep it solo.
Yes.
But here's Allan's Christmas CD. You can see it right here if you want to buy it or stream it or download it, whatever you want to do. And let me just give you a taste of the new album cover. Kate Soulfood. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. All right, everyone. See you next week. Thanks for tuning in. This
Goodbye.
is Harlem After Dark Unplugged. Spread the word.